Hey guys, it is me, Kisameunlimited.
And me, don't forget to drink water 24.
You're funny. Are you a comedian?
Nope.
Clearly.
This is a top 10 what?
Cards that I think suck. Well, it's I guess like the top.
I love when you do these videos.
Because they stir the pot.
You gotta do one every year. You need to do one every year. And I actually look forward to these.
You know the funny thing is, it's like, wait a minute, how dare you? And so it's basically just me taking a beat down from both you and the subscribers. So I don't give a fuck.
No, but it's just you stating your opinion boldly and stupidly, like we always do on this channel.
I believe all these cards are meta relevant. I don't play a single one of these cards.
Okay.
Because I personally think they suck. And at least I'll say this. I see their good points for other people, but not for myself. Yeah, I think evenly matched sucks.
Tell me why.
In my personal opinion, it's just... It's not what I'm looking for. So in my eyes, I view it sucky. I mean, when it's used against me and all my shit's fucking knocked out, I'm like, fuck. It's basically, evenly matched reminds me a lot of Nibiru, honestly. It's like, hey, here's your shit gone. And I'm like, wow, really? But I feel like it's kind of easy also to avoid the card a little as well. I don't rarely ever get hit by it anymore. And I play a deck full of fucking staple trap cards. And I will never go to that card because I just don't think it's good. I just don't think it's good.
You said why.
I don't like activating something at the end of the battle phase. The only way you can really take advantage of something like that is through it's like, oh, I'm going to do it, before the shit even hits the fan, like, with Infinite.
Okay, so you'd rather be proactive than reactive.
Yeah, like, I am the type of person where I'd rather play something like Storming the Air Force, take care of shit in the battle phase to make sure I don't lose. Infinite, pretty much, and Infinite, I feel like, is...
Impermanence. Alright, what's bad about it?
I feel like I said before, I like Fiendish Chain more. I feel like I don't like... I like the idea that it offers many things. Anything you play in that column gets negated. You could just switch it around and knock out something else that's currently bothering you and cut it off. You could negate something, and you could use it from your hand. And you could even use it if your opponent's going first, and you have it in your hand. It has options, but I am the type of person where I hate cards like Valor. I don't like cards that are like, I'm going to pitch this card from my hand, waste it, and I don't take care of something off your field. I'm very card for cardish. If my card isn't taking something away from you, or at least plussing me in a way, and I'm just ditching something, my opponent could have whatever the fuck else in their hand and spam fuck the field, and I feel like I'm one card short now for me to go off. And that's why I don't like Infinite, pretty much.
Oh, what are some card alternatives you want to use for it?
I use Fiendish Chain. I use Fiendish Chain because it fits me. I've always liked Fiendish Chain. I play Pleiades. Pleiades can bounce back Fiendish Chain. Multiple uses. They damn right.
Okay, why don't you like that card?
That's
one that blocks out the extra deck, right?
Yeah. I mean, I personally don't think it's bad, but even someone like myself, where artifacts mingle very well with Constellars, I still think that that's it's a dick move and will save you for a turn, but I always kind of felt like it was very lackluster. Because it's like, you need the trap to special summon it. And then when you do, it doesn't really do much, and it only cuts your opponent off for one turn. You could say in that turn that could make all the difference, but for me, I want more from a card like that. I see a lot of people in the community use it, and I fucking storm fuck them all. I'm like, I see Scythe be used against me, I'm like, okay, I play other trap cards to protect me for a turn. Now it's my turn, I knock Scythe on its ass, and I move forward. I've never been a big fan of that card, and it's kind of to the point where it's like almost like not at the meta door.
Yes,
it's always kind of been at like that side deck area.
Once Twister came out, I don't give a fuck about.
Well, I think they both came out around the same time.
A little bit around the same time.
But it's like, you know what it is? It's
Banishing spell trap card was super duper useful, and then once the game kind of changed up, getting rid of 2 cards is way more valuable.
Well, yeah, and I feel like the thing is with me that I just view it shitty is because if I'm going to play something like this, a lot of the time I want to play something like Dust, Heavy Storm, Tornado, the one that like pops both.
Okay.
I rather do that, but people are like, you're missing the point. It's about banishing. Yeah, I don't care. It's like I just feel like a lot of the time I have shit that returns shit to the deck.
Okay.
So for me, it's like, yeah, I will take care of this because Cosmic Cyclone is. He's just like, I feel like that card is so situational. It's bad.
Really?
I feel like he's just like a little upgraded, somewhat better MST.
It is something.
And I'm at the point where I'm like...
Honestly, MST is better than Galaxy Cyclone. It's a quick play spell card that gets rid of 1 card.
It doesn't
Galaxy Cyclone costs you 1,000 life points to banish the spell or trap card. Most spell or trap cards don't really need to be banished in today's game. Maybe at a certain time in Yu-Gi-Oh! You had to banish certain those cards because those cards go off in the graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
So I get it. It has its usefulness. But today, no.
It's so weird because I went from saying that card is so good, it should come back. I won't play that card at all. Like if I had, let's just say, Warning at 3, I'd play Warning at 3, Strike at 3. There's just something about Solemn Judgment where I'm just like, I see a lot of people playing it and they're like, I cut off half my life once, and I'm like, you just like spoon-fed me the victory because my deck pushes hard, and a lot of the time I feel like this is what you're stopping. And I'm like, hey, now deal with this.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I personally feel like Judgment has gotten so outclassed, and he's just...
But now you can play 3, you can stop anything.
Yeah.
You don't think half your life points is worth anything.
And I'll say this.
You think nothing's worth half your life points.
No.
To me, half your life points isn't even a real cost. Because it always depends on when you activate it. First turn with 8,000, you might want to reconsider. Mm-hmm. But when you're in mid-game and you're like at 6,000, 3,000, 2,000, I don't give a fuck what half my life points is.
I mean, I get that. It's just, you know what it is? It's just like, I never thought about using all of them at the same time. I just don't think they're good.
All the Solemns?
Yeah, I mean...
I would never.
Like, I feel
it's
like...
overkill.
It's like, I feel like I'm content and happy with Strike and Warning. So he's like the shit kind in the barrel. And it's so weird, because I always felt like Judgment was like the best.
Yeah, it is.
And it's just like, but it's just like his cost is just a little too high, and Strike is easy, and a lot of the time I use Strike more than anything.
The thing is that you may not have 15, you'll always have half. You don't think that's good?
I think Super Poly sucks.
You don't think Super Polymerization is a good card? I can understand you saying you don't like it. You hate it. You don't like what it does. But you don't think it's a good card.
No. Well, let me retract it. I think Super Poly is good. But I think everything Super Poly could give you as a tech or a staple, I think it sucks. Because, like, they're like, I'll play Mud Dragon. You think Mud Dragon's gonna hurt me? You think you're gonna play a Predator plant and you think that's gonna hurt me? Nah. It's like, if anything, you took off 2 cards on my field. That, to me, is more of an issue
than
the crap that you're playing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what I'm summoning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting rid of your fucking field. That's what I'm activating.
But the thing is, on top of that, when it comes to
if I summon Starving Venom, I don't care if I summon Mud Dragon, I'm summoning Mud Dragon. If I'm not summoning Mud Dragon, I'm summoning Starving Venom.
But you know what it is? I just don't like the concept of basically featuring all these extra cards in your extra deck as a possibility that your opponent has those types of cards. Because they may not. And then on top of that, all those cards are kind of meh and shitty. So it makes me look at Super Poly and say it's like a waste of time. Because Nibiru is a prime example. If I am going to fear what my opponent is going to have, meaning that I'm going to need something to Super Poly to get their shit gone, Nibiru looks at that and goes, and like squashes that shit.
Really?
In my opinion. I mean, what do you think is better, Super Poly or Nibiru?
Super Poly!
I just disagree. I think she sucks. And in my personal opinion, what she offers, not bad. In my personal opinion, I think Inspector Border is better than her. Not only has a better stat total, but I think he does better shit. Denko Seka, personally, I look at her, the biggest thing of why I think she sucks is she's costing my normal summon. I'm wasting my normal summon for that. That's my biggest thing. I'm not wasting my normal summon on that shit.
You would never waste your normal summon because you don't even know if your opponent wants to even set anything. I will,
yeah, especially, I mean, you could say, hey, drop cards are back and everything. But Denko Seka, personally, for me, I would only play a card like that if I played shit like Gemini Fusion and I had Sephiroth to get multiple summons. If it wasn't for that, I ain't summoning that fucking bitch. I'm like, you think I'm wasting... Because you know what it is? Let's just say if there's a way that my opponent could steam fuck and bash her off the field, and then I get fucking railroaded because I wasn't able to combo extend and do my Predator plane garbage or fucking anything I wanted to do because I was too busy focusing on that bitch. Nope. Sorry. Summon Limit I view as a shitty card unless you're using the right kind of deck. Like if you're using like a stun deck with Fossil Dyna, Moon Mirror Shield, Thunder King, Denko Seka, shit like that, and you don't fucking spam fucking, you don't have much, it's a good card. However, if you're saying, hey, I'm going to tech this, but my deck also kind of pops off and everything, and I'm also hindering myself, card's fucking garbage. It's like you might say, hey, my opponent's popping off more than me, and I need to cut him off for a turn. Nah. I mean, maybe you want to Cosmic Cyclone this shit, another shit card on this list, to get rid of it after, you lock your opponent, so you're not locked. But I just view Summon Limit as a card where I even thought about it recently. I was like, that card would really help me, but more than anything, it will really fuck me. So this card sucks to me. So I don't like it. So garbage it goes. Anything to say?
I don't like that card. I think it's bad too. Oh. And I kind of felt the same way about with Denko Seka. I was like, that's not really a good card anymore, so I'm with you. Okay. I was with you. I was like, I got no beef. No beef for me.
She's the one where, I'm going to pick these magical cards in my extra deck and now you lose them too.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I think she's why the fuck would you see? I guess I can't fathom it because I play casual. So for me, I mean,
mirror matches. Do you understand the purpose? There's mirror matches. You're playing a meta deck. You're more likely to face a mirror match when you play meta. So you're gonna call, right?
But you see, but look at who's making this video. A casual scrub. So I'm making this card. I'm talking about.
Can you understand why it's good?
I get the concept in a mirror match. You could be like, or even against anybody, like, hey, I'm targeting stuff like Ball Sword, other things that are typical good link monsters that everybody goes into, gets that shit at. But you see, I wish it had something like an effect like this. Like, you can name 3 cards in your opponent's extra deck and you get rid of it. Like, you could take a gander and guess what's in your opponent's extra deck and then banish that shit. If that was the case, I think she would be fucking awesome. Because then, let's just say you were in a mirror match and you knew your opponent's deck, you'd be like, oh, I'm targeting like the best 3 things. I don't know why a card like that doesn't exist. We have the fucking Mega fucking Zaborg that fucking banishes the whole fucking extra deck. So if you have something like that, why the fuck not? I'm like, whatever at that point, really.
I think Droll Lock Bird is a bad card.
Yes. Because you first have to let your opponent get off that effect. And then you're like, all right, now I drop it. Now you don't better not do that again. And I'm like, that's all I need.
So usually one search and you're good for the rest of your turn.
I feel like a lot of the time, I'm content. It's not like I'm going to stop you from doing anything. See, that's like Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom will be like right at the door, like, can't come in here without no card.
I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to do something.
You 18? You 21?
No.
You better not get fucked. See, that's Ash Blossom. The other one's just like, it's like, you're at a job and you're just like, excuse me, I know I'm not allowed to do this, but last time I was here, they let me get away with it. So can I go and do it?
No!
No, it's like, okay, you can do it this one time, but don't do it anymore. Okay.
If I catch you again, lady.
Okay.
Kicking your teeth in.
Dumbass.
I stole $1 million. I stole $1 million.
I just feel like that's how it is. I feel like I honestly, because I've been stopped by stun many times on this channel. I bitched about it many times. Droll Lock Bird has never put me in a corner. I always feel like, oh, thank
Well, you
God.
don't search.
I do.
What deck search? What decks do you have that do multiple searches?
Mac Knights.
That can really stop a deck. Imagine you play spellbooks and you activate spellbook and secrets to search when somebody goes Droll Lock Bird. Guess what? That's the end of your fucking turn, buddy. Because you can't do shit else. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of decks like that. I understand for you, this is your list. The decks you play, cards like these do not affect you. But can you at least admit that that's a good card?
I mean, I
You can
guess.
see the usefulness in it. Like, I don't think it's good, but I can see why somebody would use it.
I guess.
Can you even say that?
I guess.
Don't guess. Say it.
Fine. Fine.
I don't like it. I think it sucks, but I can see why somebody like you would play it.
Never again.
That's how I feel right now. Because these are a lot of cards that I play, so I'm like, oh, never use that again. Judging me. Dinko Sucker, where's Inspector Border?
So pretty much that's my list of the top 10 cards that are currently in our metagame that I personally think suck. So I know I always get bashed in this video. And the people are like, you really don't. I love when that one person commented a long time ago.
You must not know the game.
It's just like, you clearly don't know between not liking a deck and hating something. It's just like, yeah, but you don't get
Shut
it.
up.
If I say I don't like it, no one's gonna click the video. I gotta fucking say I hate this shit and I think it sucks, and they're like, hey, Full Leopard's good.
The person sitting
Good
at home.
start.
The person at home.
Oh, it's
The person.
whoa, it's not like we've gone through that for the past 8 months.
Like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you are new, click the bell for notifications if you are old. Our personal channels, our Discord server where we go in-depth conversations on the topics that we talk about on this channel, plus my podcast that's not Yu-Gi-Oh related. It's in the description down below. It would be much appreciated if you check those things out. Now, hit it, Kisame.
Yo guys, this is me, Kisameunlimited. I'm trying to remind you, make sure that you check out our 2 previous videos, and don't forget to have a good day, better tomorrow. But if you're gonna talk shit about me, have a shitty day.